And we're here. We're here. Sorry, that went a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh. Yeah, Meg, we did the final, well, we didn't realise it was, but we did end up doing the final mission on Warhammer, and all the others have been like, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, and the last one just seemed to take so bloody long. It was a big one. Right, I have set most of the card up already, so we are sort of ready to go, apart from the one match that we need to fill. So we've got Women's Championship Tournament, Marina Kapoor versus Indigo Moon. We've got the tag team of Hunapu and Expalanque of Popol Vuh going up against a new Caliphate, Kareem Mustafa and Kareem Khan. Bahama Mama debuts against Voodoo Mama Juju in the first round of the Women's Championship Tournament as well. Christian New York's facing White Tiger again. Then in the main event, we've got Starboy up against Papa Mango. Does it let me do this? Oh, for God's sake, it just does this, doesn't it? If I do that now, is it going to change the whole match? It does. Great. I just want to put the bloody managers on. I don't even know what the... Okay, well, let's do this ourselves. And let's do a... Distraction. Mid-stage distraction. Can I change who's in it? I can, so I can change this to one of his men. So potentially, well, it should be the big guy, shouldn't it? But why can't I pick everyone? I can only pick these people. It's because he's manager, isn't it? That's what it is, I reckon. Okay, well, let's debut one of the tag team members then, I suppose. Brett Anderson. Oh no, let's just do a normal. Let's do a normal. Let's do. Oh, fuck it. Let's throw Stone Age Rage in there. So Starboy is going to distract Bam Bam Boombox while he's facing Stone Age Rage. Who knows? So we've also got this one as well. We've got a match here we want to fill. We know we want to do the... I think we've already done that, to be honest. All the rosters should be in. I think it may be just ignoring the people that are already booked, potentially. I don't know. So there's one more match in the middle of the card that we can change. Let me know what you think. Alright, let's do... Just double check in case... We've got 53 people on the roster, so I'm pretty sure everyone is already on here. Oh no. Some of the newer ladies are not. I did make one or two extras last time. We've got the B now as well. Okay, they're not ready to go yet. Okay. Yeah, it took a long time, Omega, for me as well, I must admit. It was a lot longer than I anticipated it should have been. I wouldn't have gone into it if I knew it was going to be that bloody long. Oh, why has it changed the card, hasn't it? Has it changed the card? It has. It's changed the main event. We've now got this one here. What's it done? Is it deleted the... Okay, so we've got that match there now. It's deleted the main event for some reason. Is the rivalry still there? Yeah, the rivalry's still there. Okay. We'll just make it ourselves then. So, change participants. Okay. Customize match. We want a one-on-one match. So we have to pick who the rivalry is between, don't we? So Bam Bam Boombox versus Starboy. Like so. With his two managers. Like so. And then rivalry action for Starboy. Do we do attack? I want attack after the match. Is it against somebody else? There we go. Post-match fight. No. Post-match fight. Mid-match attack. Is that gonna... I was facing an opponent in a no disqualification match. Okay. So this could work out pretty well. We'll put him up against... Stone Age Rage is on the list. Okay, we'll put him up against Stone Age Rage, and then we'll have Starboy come out and attack him mid-match. That'll help build the feud. Okay. So yeah, we've got this one match in the middle of the card that we can change then if there's anything you guys want to see. Maybe we'll do we can do it a 4-way to get a few people on the card. It's up to you. Is there anybody you want to see? Of course, we've got the YouTube Championship match that can be done on Throwdown. Has somebody tried to assassinate Trump again? They have, haven't they? Well, hey-ho. Yeah, that Hell Brute is brutal. I just about survived the final battle. I really struggled, I must admit. It was really, really rough. Yeah, does anyone want to see specifically, or should we just... I mean, maybe I've got an idea we could do a... an Extreme Rules match, maybe? Between... I mean, I can change it if you want, but... yeah, it'll be each week, but it'll be... Obviously, there's 2 shows a week, so you've got Throwdown and Mayhem. I'm thinking to put it on Mayhem long term, but at the moment, just because of how it's worked out, it's ended up on Throwdown. You want to see some luchas. Oh, yeah, we got... So White Tiger's in a match already. Okay, let's do a... Yeah, White Tiger's in a match already. The Lucha Twins are already in a match as well. Who does that leave us with? Okay, we got Beth Blizzard now, by the way. Beth Blizzard and Brianna Blaze. They're a tag team. So... They've got the 2 dragons... Who else is Lucha? Papa Mango. Okay. We'll go one of the dragons. We'll go with Dragon Verde. I'm still not sure how I feel about these 2 dragons. I like them, but I feel like what New Gen said is pretty correct. They're not ours. We didn't make them. They're just sort of here. I mean, maybe we could make some changes to them and make them more our own. I don't know, but who would be I mean, Papa Mango is a lucha style, or maybe Craven. Craven's a cruiserweight as well. Yeah, Craven's a cruiserweight. It's not necessarily very lucha, but it's lucha-esque. We do need to create some more. We've got that one I mentioned before, that Quicksilver. I think is a cool idea. We can create that at some point. That's another lucha. Right, so that would be our card then. So we've got Marina Kapoor versus Indigo Moon in the Women's Championship Tournament. We've got Popol Vuh, the Cruiserweight Twin Tag Team, going up against the New Caliphate in the first round of the Tag Team Tournament. Bahama Mama makes a debut against Voodoo Mama Juju. I should do this. Okay. Let me save and do this afterwards, because when I press record, I'm going to go through the card again. So there we go. Okay. We're ready? I'm going to press record. 1 second. Here we go. Boom. Is that recording? It is recording. Excellent. Right, so the card for today, we start things off with the Women's Championship Tournament, Marina Kapoor versus Indigo Moon. Then, if I'm on the right screen, the Popol Vuh tag team of Hunapu and Expalanque go up against Captain Mustafa and Kareem Khan in the New Caliphate. Again in the Women's Championship Tournament, Bahama Mama takes on Voodoo Mama Juju. In singles action, we have got Dragon Verde up against Craven. White Tiger goes up against Drew Strawman. And in the main event, Bam Bam Boombox goes up against the What's the opposite of defeated? The unvictorious Stone Age Rage. Yeah, Marina Kapoor's not one of ours either, to be honest with you, but we needed female tag teams and they sort of worked, so... I don't mind Dragon Verde so much. It's Dragon Dorado just looks a bit much for me. Maybe we can just sort of tone him down a bit, maybe. Yeah, Mega, that final boss was absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'll be honest, I was seriously carried through that. I was down to a sliver of health and just basically just hit roll constantly over and over and over again. Just kept dodging everything and let my mate do all the damage. It was okay for him. I'll be honest, I've never felt... This is why I can't play proper games. This is why I can't do Elden Ring and shit like that, because it's just too stressful for me. I can't handle it. I'm not very good. We've been through this before, haven't we? But I'm just not very good. Right, here we go. The debuts of both of these ladies, then. Oh, I've unmuted myself. Debut for both of these ladies. And remember, we did make the agreement last time out that being knocked out in the first round of the tournament will give you a -2 in the female rankings. So they're fighting for a lot today. Also, remember, as always, let me know if the audio is iffy, if I'm too loud, too quiet, if the game's too loud or quiet, let me know. Yeah. So I'm not very good at games, and that one is really just stressful. It's good fun, and the graphics are incredible. I'll be honest, we didn't really follow the story too much, because we kept, especially in the last mission, because we were trying to get through it as quickly as possible, because we were obviously late for this. So we skipped a lot of the cutscenes, so we missed out on quite a bit of the story mode, but... I was surprised. I mean, we've only done 2 nights worth of playthrough, and we've already completed it, though, so I'm surprised how short the campaign mode is. However, there is online, and there's also some other missions you can do as well, so... It is a really fun game. I did buy the special edition, so I did pay 80-odd quid for it, like, but... Who knows? Alright then. I've forgotten already. Is this Marina or Karina? I can't remember which one I put in. This is Marina. Marina, you've got to see her. And here is Indigo Moon. These two were never intended to be a tag team, but they both came out with purple and black attires, so I thought it makes sense. So we've ended up with a tag team here with Indigo Moon and Mio Mizuki. Which, because I'm not very good at names, I just called Moonzuki. Indigo Moon does have the moveset of... I forgot her name now. Katana Chance, or Casey Cantonario. The real high-flying woman. So she is the high flyer of the women's division at this point in time. So basically how the game is scheduled out at the moment with the calendar, we've got this episode of Mayhem, then we've got Throwdown, and then we go into a women's tournament, the Queen's Crown tournament, where we will crown the first women's champion. So all these matches we've been doing so far on Mayhem and Throwdown are just to qualify for that tournament. Catanzaro. Casey Catanzaro. I think she's Katana Chance now, isn't it? Did she get renamed when she came to the main roster, I think? I've just realised she's wearing heels. I'm not sure how she's planning on... They're both wearing heels. It's going to be interesting to see how they high-fly in heels, to be honest with you, but there you go. I must admit, I haven't actually set these up as tag teams in-game yet, which is why they had the managerial entrances rather than proper entrances. So on this one, obviously, Indigo Moon is the face, and Marina is the heel. Nice. Some sort of weird splash. It was effective. I think we might have got a bit too late for Mohammed, didn't we? Obviously, he's in a further forward time zone than we are. I'm sure he'll catch up tomorrow, though, won't he? You see Marina up on top, looking for the dive. Didn't quite hit it. I think maybe a headbutt. Now, I'm not sure which one of these is which, because I know that Mohammed suggested giving one of them the moveset of Natalia and the other one the moveset of Lita. So one of them is technical and one of them is a high flyer. I'm just not sure which one is which. But at this point then, with the tag teams we do now have in the female division, we are up to 5 female tag teams. And I potentially put in the idea for Voodoo Mama Juju to get a female tag team partner and call them the Twisted Sisters. That's the plan anyway. Well, Golden Sheik will be on... Well, I don't know. Well, Golden Sheik's supposed to be on Throwdown, but if Mohammed's not around, we might... I know we said we'd have the match every... We'd have the match every episode of Throwdown, but if Mohammed's not around, we could skip that one until next time. I don't know. The problem is we've accidentally created a feud that we weren't planning on creating. And if El Carnero does fight for the championship, or lose the championship, it sort of ruins that feud, doesn't it? But unless it ends up as a triple threat, I don't know. But I feel like Golden Sheik versus El Carnero, Falls Count Anywhere on Throwdown makes sense based on what's happened so far. Marina Kapoor definitely dominating this one at the moment. Up on top again. Okay, this is Lita. This is the high flying one of the sisters. Ooh, broke free. Yeah, Scott, have you done any other stuff, Omega? Have you done the, what they call, the operations or the online game? You see Mia Mizuki getting under the skin here of Marina Kapoor. Distracting. Has Mia Mizuki already... She's already competed in this, hasn't she? Yeah, she was eliminated yesterday, or the other day, by Crimson Sun. But it's good to see we can actually have some female tag teams. We can get to 8 female tag teams, then we know we can do... Well, ideally I would like 9. Because that way we can do a tournament and have a champion at the time as well. You want a Kit Kat? So 9 female tag teams is the ideal. I think male-wise, at the moment, oh my god. Wow. Male-wise, we've only got 8 at the moment as well, but I feel like we can definitely create more as time goes on. Indigo Moon just hit a massive maneuver, but she's been distracted by Karina Kapoor. Mate, when these two tag together, I'm going to get so mixed up with Marina and Karina. Spinning round, in with a jawbreaker. That could be enough. Oh, not quite. I thought she had her then with that. What are you on, Omega? Are you on, So I was going to say, I mean, there's only 2 of us playing it, and it's a free-player game, isn't there? So if you wanted to join in at some point, but I don't know if you're not on audio, it might be a bit difficult, I don't know. Then again, the AI has been pretty useful, actually. The campaign's free-player. I don't know if the operations are the same. I don't know, to be honest. Indigo going up high. In with a big splash. Yeah, I brought the special edition of the season pass, so God knows what extra content they're going to add throughout the time the game's out. Have you ever played the Total War version, Omega, as well? I'm tempted to give it a go, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too confusing for me. I don't know if there's just going to be too much... story for me that I'm not going to be able to follow it, but... Oh, straight into the exposed buckle and then in with a bulldog. That was loud. Are we okay audio-wise? Is we all good? No one said anything, so I'm assuming we're okay audio-wise. It's difficult for me to tell because I put the game on really loud in my ear. As up on top now looking. A big splash. In with a pin. No, still only a 2 count. It's been a very hard fought match so far. I feel like I'm really going to be crap online, I must admit, Omega. There's the senton. That's got to be all, surely. There's the pin. And there is the victory for Marina Kapoor. She moves on to the next round. And that does mean that we will see a slight deduction in Indigo Moon's statistics. That is her first loss. That goes red, and Marina Kapoor with the victory. So Karina will have her opportunity as well moving forward, but tonight, well done Marina. Karina plays off against Mystique on Throwdown. So chance the two sisters could meet each other in the next round. Not the next round, sorry, in the semis. On Throwdown, we've got the final 4 ladies that haven't participated yet. That is Mori Nomajo versus Diana Dazzler, and then Mystique versus Karina Kapoor. I can talk. I've done words before. Yeah, I was going to buy... I brought Rome Total War 2 recently, and I've been playing a lot of that, so that's been pretty fun. I've realised they've now changed the YouTube policy on the Total War games, so I can record them. They were always my favourite games when I was younger, but I could never record them because they were really funny about it. But now apparently the as long as I state that I'm not an official video maker for them, and as long as I put a link to where the game is, and people can access it, I'm okay to record it and upload it. Here you go, Nujen. This should be your favourite tag team. This is going to be a struggle for me because... So Hunapu is the white mask with the black accents, and Expalanque is the black marks with the white accents. Essentially, it's the same core, just with the colours inverted, and then a slightly different... I thought I gave them different hair, but they do seem to both have the same hair as well. They literally are twins. I thought I gave them different hairs, but evidently I have not. Yes, Nugen. I've only just started recently playing Planet Zoo, and I really do like it. So Planet Coaster 2, I saw that being advertised yesterday. That is something I do think I would like. It's just, I don't know if it'll be any good for videos because I feel like it's going to be such a slow-going game. It depends how much you guys are willing to sit there and watch me put down individual bushes or individual fence posts. It's up to you, I suppose. I mean, I could cut some of the gunk out, but I'm too lazy with my editing, to be honest. Yeah, so white on black. No. Yeah. No, black on white is Hunapu, and white on black is... Oh, I can't even get that bit right. And here is the new Caliphate. Kareem Khan in the black and camo. Colonel Mustafa in the army outfit. I realised how many people on this game that I have sunglasses at this point. Sunglasses definitely seems to be a very over-the-top thing we're using. Okay, we get the idea. We get the idea. Yeah, I'm going to struggle, though, because maybe I need to make them a little bit different, maybe. Yeah, I feel like Planet Coaster and that is much more of a PC game. Alright, so here we go. The twins do have slightly different moveset. One of them's got Juventud and one of them's got Psychosis. So we're going very old... Yeah, I think so. It depends. I don't know if I'm entertaining enough, to be honest, but... I think sometimes my over-the-topness can be beneficial, because I think my my RimWorld series did pretty decently, and that's because I did go over the top with it. I made a proper full-on massive base, where people probably would have quit it a long time before me. I did go over the top. I had an idea in my mind and went all out with it. So maybe if, say a Prison Architect. Because I have plans sometimes a bit more than my, what I'm capable of, sometimes it does work when I go the full distance. That's what I was doing at Planet Zoo. I was trying to complete the campaign of Planet Zoo to learn how to play the game well enough to be able to actually record it and not be too clunky. Because even to this day, I still get people commenting on the RimWorld videos telling me what I've done wrong. And I've put hundreds of hours into RimWorld, so... I think the thing is with Planet Coaster is you can make it and make it quickly. But if you really want the aesthetic part of it and you actually have to spend the time putting stuff down and make it look nicer... I think the bushes and trees are quite aesthetically pleasing, so it is easier to make things look nice, but... It's the same with the old Roller Coaster Tycoon. You could do the same thing. You could build buildings around, and I just never really had the patience, but I feel like it would be really cool if I did. Maybe I'd have to give it a go. I've got a lot of things in my mind that I want to do now at this point. When this promotion at work comes to fruition, I get a bit more time, I can start recording stuff properly again, because I'm still living off old videos, as I said before. All the XCOM stuff, I recorded that about a year ago, and that's still being released now. And obviously I've not recorded any of this recently, it's literally all been streams, because I just haven't really had the time to do much, to be honest. I actually have both Jurassic World games, I've never played either of them. I brought them both when they were on sale on Steam. So I do have them both. I'm assuming, is that a very similar style then, is it, Omega? Is that a similar style to Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster and that? Is anyone old enough to remember the original Zoo Tycoon? Where you had the standard Zoo Tycoon game, then you also had the addition of dinosaurs, and you had a big, like, aquarium DLC as well. That was great fun, that was. As Hunapoo here with a pin attempt on Kareem Khan. Oh yeah, no, yeah, GTA 6. When I get a release date for GTA 6, I'm taking a couple of weeks off work and I'm going to milk the hell out of that, yeah. Don't you worry, we'll do, I shall complete the game, I'll upload all the missions, we'll do some online stuff, I'm going to milk the hell out of that. But then again, the problem is everyone will, so it's going to be difficult. Sometimes it's about finding that sweet spot of the games that not a lot of... Like, a game came out today that I'm guessing that nobody else has heard of. And I only know about it because I've been playing the phone game. And it's called, I can't remember what it's called now. It's Trading Card Shop Simulator or something. Trading Card Shop Simulator. And you basically, like, run a Pokemon card shop, but it's all, like, obviously not Pokemon, it's ripped off stuff. Wow. The new Caliphate, I think, have just won this match. So that came out today, and I feel like if I recorded that, I don't think anyone else probably is at this point in time. So I think sometimes it's about finding, not necessarily what's big, because then you have to compete against the bigger YouTubers. Maybe finding the niche that not a lot of people are looking at. I mean, there's millions of people looking for GTA 6, and millions of people uploading videos. But if there's 1,000 people looking for Trading Card Game Simulator, and I'm only the one making the videos, then you get them, don't you, I suppose? And the original Zoo Tycoon came out when I was young, and like early 2000s maybe. No modular buildings probably would be a bit easier, less freedom, but also less over the top, I suppose. Yeah, I think they did do a Zoo Tycoon like remaster on Steam, whether it's the same one, but they had like one of the DLCs put dinosaurs in the game, and the other one put in like marine animals. And you could do like dolphin shows, like if you got a tank and put some dolphins in, then you can put up some stands and people come to watch the dolphin shows and orca shows. It's pretty fun. It's going real back and forth, this one at the moment. Really could go either way. It's the Lucha Brothers at this point who do have control. I'm doing okay with this. Hunapoo's on the left. He's the mainly white attire. Xbalanque was on the right. He's the mainly black attire. There's the armbar locked in. Xbalanque up on top. Going 450 splash. Going for the pin, but I think Kareem Khan will probably get there breaking up. He does. I'm pretty sure, Nugent. I'm pretty sure the original Roller Coaster Tycoons is on are on Steam for pretty cheap. Maybe not the first one. I'd definitely suggest the second one is probably better. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is great. I've sunk many hours into that as well. I'm pretty sure that's on Steam for pretty cheap. They've got it? No. No. Popol Vuh thought they had the match won. Standing sliced bread. Look at the cutter. Wow. Two big, high impactful moves again. And they've got it. Wow, New Gem will not be impressed with that one. It's not really going his way, New Gem, for these teams that he's created. So again, as discussed, let's put them in the victory, and then the New Caliphate with a loss. Why are they at the bottom when they've got 0? Okay, I just sorted it by the wrong thing then, okay. Why... Blade, I don't think they've wrestled twice, have they? No, Blade and Chaos made their debut last time out, didn't they? But apparently I've got them down as wrestling twice, but that's not correct, is it? No, they've only wrestled once. Okay. Have I given them somebody else's points by mistake? Who lost in the first round? Underworld, the Herd, and the New Caliphate. That must be right then. Yeah, okay. And then in the singles division, a tag team win for you. And a... Where's the young man? God, it's getting hard to find people now, I must admit. There you are. Okay, tag team win for you. And then... Captain Mustafa, the tag team loss, and okay, let's get this loaded for the next match while I'm trying to find this, because I am struggling to find people. Is he high? He is high actually. Kareem Khan was pretty high up in the rankings. There we go. He goes down to +1. Okay, but we did say we were going to drop them down 1 stat point, didn't we, to 74s? For losing the first round. Captain Mustafa goes down to 74 as well. Okay. Got there in the end. The remaster. Yeah, I think the remaster is available on Steam. I had the original. I think I might have the... Have I got the remaster on Steam? So I've got Steam open at the same time. I own so many games. I do have Zoo Tycoon on Steam. I don't know if it is the same as the original. Does it come with a DLC? I think it does come with a DLC, because I can see pictures of dinosaurs and marine animals on the Steam page. So I'm assuming it does come with the dinosaur and marine... It was Dinosaur Digs and Marine Mania were the 2 DLCs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Planet Zoo is effectively the more up-to-date version of the same game, isn't it, really? Roller Coaster Tycoon free and Classic for $20. Yeah, I'll be honest, I never really got on with Roller Coaster Tycoon free. It was a better game. I know it's a better game. But I preferred the more... And this might be more me, because I'm very anal about these sort of games. I preferred the Roller Coaster Tycoon because it was gridded. And I could make sure everything was straight, and I could make sure everything was in line and all that sort of stuff. So free, I'm pretty sure free is a better game, but I much preferred Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Much preferred that. And that's my worry about Planet Coaster as well. Is I feel like I know it's a better game. I know it offers a hell of a lot more, but I just feel like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is so good it's difficult to beat. Especially I think you can get mods and that for it as well now. People have made their own rides and stuff like that. So there is some really cool stuff for Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I've considered doing that on the channel as well. I've got loads of stuff. I mean, I've got a full I've got a full Dungeon Master playthrough on my external hard drive that I want to upload at some point, but then again, I feel like at this point I might want to record it because I did most of it drunk. I don't think it's the best quality. Yeah, I like having the grid because then you can make sure everything's straight and that sort of stuff, but that's why I liked number 2. Who's buzzing my phone at this time of night? Ooh. Fucking Newcastle won, really? What a bastard. Goal! I might have actually done well this weekend on my So Rare, my fantasy football. I'm 31st in the world on fantasy football. Which means I'm going to get 0.004 Ethereum. It's like £4. It's not exactly impressive. It's not even uploaded yet, has it? It still thinks that game's going on. Who freaking knows? Right, so this is in the Women's Championship tournament once again. Yeah, I've just seen it. It was a great goal by, and Fabian Schär scored like a 30-yarder as well. Yeah, Nugent, I am excited for that match, but at the same time, I am worried because it's a bit like, what's the best way of putting it? I'm trying to think of the right match now, but maybe it's similar to the Chris Jericho versus Mystico situation. You think, if Jericho was 20 years younger, that'd be a fantastic match. And that's my worry about this match, is that maybe it's easier because they're both technical wrestlers. It doesn't need to be high speed and that sort of stuff. But I worry that we're expecting too much and it's going to have to live up to that expectation. So that's my only worry. I really hope that it's fantastic, but my worry is that it might struggle to live up to the expectations that everyone's got. And obviously the style is not much for everyone else, is it? Oh yeah, Duran's goal was amazing. I had a bet on that game last night, Carpet, so when that goal went in, that won me my bet, and I live not far from there, so we're in a pub full of Villa fans, and they went absolutely mental when that goal went in. I do actually have a week off coming soon as well. I've got a week off in October for my birthday, so I'm actually going to get some recording done during that week. I love that people are talking about, like, what should 2K25 have. The amount of people that's requested a TNA DLC. Oh, I was going to change the match types, wasn't I? But we had quite a few countouts yesterday, which was frustrating. You alright, Jay? Not too bad, thank you. How are you? This is Voodoo Mama Juju versus Bahama Mama in the first round of the Women's Championship tournament. I did not see the WCW Saturday Night show, to be honest. Is that because they're bringing Saturday Night Main Event back, aren't they, apparently? Are they going to go up and compete against Collision now? Is that what they've decided to do? I think, Nugent, if you like the likes of Planet Coaster and that sort of stuff, it does sound like Jurassic World 2 would be good. But again, I think it's much better as a PC game. Is Game Pass... Oh, there's the kick. That could be enough, you know. Is Game Pass the Xbox one, or can you do it on PC? Come on, Voodoo Mama. I want you to be the first women's champion. As much as everyone loves Voodoo Mama Juju versus Bahama Mama, yeah, this is how many different syllables can you fit into a match. I feel like Pato Cake... Oh, no, sorry, not Pato Cake. I feel like Patio Door has become one of the favourites in our roster. But for me, I'm a Voodoo Mama Juju man. Always have been, always will be. I love the dark, twisted characters. Oh, mate, if it's free, then you might as well go for it. I think you'd like it. If you like the likes of Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster, I feel like you'd definitely like it. Oh, out of nowhere! The spinning heel kick, and that's got to be enough. And Voodoo Mama Juju is through to the next round. Okay, which means Bahama Mama. So Voodoo Mama Juju with another victory. Moves up to a +4 in the rankings. Bahama Mama with a loss in the debut and is going to drop down to a 73 rated. And we now know that Voodoo Mama Juju will face Marina Kapoor in the first round of the Women's Championship Tournament. Well, the second round, so not the first round. Next up then, it's time for a bit of cruiserweight action as Dragon Verde goes up against Craven. Dragon Verde versus Craven. Yeah, but aren't they making Saturday Night Main Event a new TV show? Aren't they? A new weekly show. Ben Hamrock came effectively joint second, which then meant he went into the Intercontinental Championship match and he went on to win that one. So what I'm going to do, Jay, if you want to catch up with any of it, I am going to start. I've been recording all the episodes as we go along, so I'm going to start to edit them down and upload them as well. So I think that'd be a good way to catch up if you ever want to. Lucha, lucha, lucha. Boing. There you go, the Lucha Dragons are here. Or Los Antiguos, they're called, aren't they? Probably should call them the Lucha Dragons in fairness, considering they are both dragons. Makes a lot more sense. I know it's not a it's a real tag team, but and in comes Craven. Has Craven had a debut? Has he had a singles match yet? I think he might have been part of the tournament at the not the tournament. He might have been part of the gauntlet at the pay-per-view, but I don't know if he's actually had a match yet. Let's have a quick look. If I can find him. Where's the old Craven? There he is. No, the only oh no, he has had one match. In that match, he won it and got 2 eliminations. So it must have been a elimination match, I would imagine, a 4-way. I like Craven, you know. Spike Jizz he's not done too bad. He's sort of like lower mid card at this point in time, but it seems to be Stone Age Rage has become the real jobber. He's the one with a -10 at the moment. He's down to a 65 rated. The standard is 75 rated at the moment. He lost a match at the pay-per-view against Purple Lightning, and that match was to see who got the -10, who got the -5. No, I believe that they're going to bring back Saturday Night Main Event as a weekly show, aren't they? I'm sure I read that somewhere recently. Then AEW apparently is bringing another show themselves, another hour-long weekly show, which I don't think is a massive problem for AEW because the roster is absolutely massive, so the more TV time the better, really, just to get everyone on card. But it will mean they're going to have 2 hours of Mayhem, 1 hour of Rampage, 2 hours of Collision, and 1 hour of Shockwave. And 2 hours of Ring of Honor television. Oh, it's a one-time special? Okay, I thought it was going to be like a weekly show. It's a one-time special. Okay, that makes sense. Dragon Verde missed the dive. Shocking. We haven't actually seen a lot of Spike Jizz because at the moment, once we get past this week, it'll ease off a lot. But at the moment, we are obviously building towards the Women's Championship Tournament, which will be taking place at the end of this week in-game. So at the moment we've got 2 women's matches per card, and we're also doing the tag team tournament, so we have a tag team match per card as well. Once those are done, we'll have a lot more freedom over making our own matches. Once all the tournaments are done. Unless we have another tournament we want to do ourselves, I suppose. Yeah, they're obviously leading. I feel like Jericho is playing a similar role to what they wanted Ricky Starks to do at this point, because it looks like you saw it on this most recent episode of Dynamite. You saw Big Bill giving Jericho the side eye, and you can tell Big Bill is already massively over. You can tell when he turns on Jericho and goes face, it's going to be a huge boost, and he is going to be massively over face. And so what about Jericho? I know people hate him in this, but that's probably why it's working. People hate him so much they really want Big Bill to turn on him, and when Big Bill does turn on him, it's going to make Big Bill even more over. Well, the network's shutting down, isn't it, soon? Being replaced by I don't know how... Does anyone know how the network's going to work on Netflix? Is Netflix going to have all the old content? Like, if I want to go and watch WrestleMania 1, is that going to be on Netflix now? I don't really know how this new TV deal's working with Netflix. Because they're getting rid of the network altogether, aren't they? Is Dragon Dorado putting the weapons in the ring? Craven with the knee in the face, in with the pin. Only a 2. I'll be honest, man. I've watched every Dynamite. I always enjoy Dynamite every week. Yeah, I've always watched every single Dynamite every single week. I've always enjoyed them, to be honest. There's been a few questionable moments here and there, but... Yeah, isn't the network being shut down at the end of this year, and then they're moving to Netflix instead, aren't they? Or have I completely made that up? Effectively, Netflix is going to become that, isn't it? Yeah, Rampage is just a bit of an afterthought, isn't it? But I think Collision's not bad most weeks. I enjoy Collision most weeks. Yeah, but I don't really care, to be honest. Doesn't really matter how as long as you enjoy the show, it doesn't really matter what the attendance or ratings are like, does it really, I suppose? I suppose, well, when you're trying to compare the ratings and that against WWE, it's never going to work. You've got to compare them against themselves, I suppose. As long as they're consistent or going upwards, it's fine. You can't compare them against the company that's been going for 30, 40 years, I suppose, can you? Well, more than that, nearly 50 years now, isn't it, really? I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that the network was going to be replaced by Netflix, but I don't know if they're going to have all the stuff on there still. Let me have a quick Google. WWE Network. Shutting down. Yeah, the WWE Network will officially shut down at the end of 2024. In 2024, WWE announced 10-year rights with Netflix, which include international rights for all weekly TV shows, premium live events, original series, and forthcoming projects from 2025 onwards. This effectively shuts down the WWE Network in most markets. They've also announced that Raw is going to move back down to a 2-hour show then, have they? Okay. Yeah, as far as I can tell, yeah, it's closing down at the end of the year by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like it's shutting down. I haven't watched it yet. I'm generally quite bad at the weekend, so... I've seen Dynamite, but I haven't seen Rampage or Collision yet. Powerhouse Hobbs would be great in that stable, yeah. I don't know where that leaves Stokely with Statlander, unless that's gonna feel now. I think. Yeah, well, didn't they move a lot of the stuff to Peacock anyway, away from the network? But that was only in the US, wasn't it? In the UK, was still on the network, I think. I don't know how much longer Hobbs has got before he before he goes back from injury, to be honest. He's been out for a longer while and he had a bad injury. And Craven's got the win here over Dragon Verde. Craven's doing pretty well, you know. He might be one considered for a stat upgrade at the end of the month because he's had 2 matches, already on a +4. He is quite high up on the rankings. Whereas Dragon Verde, with that loss, moves him down to a 0. Yeah, okay, so there's no more network in America. It'll move to Peacock, yeah, and then it's now going to move away from Peacock onto Netflix, I believe, but I don't know if they're going to get all of it. That's my wonder, is Netflix going to have the whole of the network on there? It's going to have like a whole WWE section with all of that stuff, all the historic action, everything on there? Or is it only going to have certain things? That's what I'm not sure about, to be honest. I don't think they've ever addressed that, to be honest, either. I didn't read what that was, so let's see what happens. Yeah, in the UK, we don't have Peacock in the UK, so we still have the network. But we do obviously have Netflix, so eventually it's going to move to Netflix, I would imagine. Oh, Dragon Verde and Kristen New York. Yeah, we've got, well, Dragon Verde's in a tag team. Kristen New York's got his own stable now, Jay. Oh, look at this. White Tiger being attacked by Kristen New York during his entrance. These two guys collided last week on Mayhem. And Kristen New York obviously still has more. Drew Strowman in the ring, ready to go. Kristen New York has been escorted out of the arena. White Tiger slowly back up to his feet, but he's going to be struggling after that initial attack. And now he's got to face the big man himself, Drew Strowman. I like Drew Strowman a lot, you know. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I really like him a lot. Obviously, he is the muscle behind Starboy. Trying to go for the early pin, but there's a rope break. White Tiger's back up on his feet, and he gets booted in the face as well. Yeah. Well, the heel is getting his own. The heel is doing the proper heel work against White Tiger, but does he have the effect to come round? Yeah, Kristen New York's got his own stable now. He's got the he's got Cerberus, who is the beastly guardian of his stable. And he's got the tag team of Blade and Chaos. And also Craven, who we just saw a moment ago, is part of that as well. Yeah, if they keep all the history, that's what I want. I want to be able to watch WrestleMania 1 if I ever want to on Netflix. I want to be able to watch anything in WWE's history like I can with the network now. If they do that, then great. On top of course, getting all the pay-per-views and that as well. It'd be handy for me. I mean, I already pay for Netflix, so it's one less thing to pay for, isn't it, for you guys? Kit Kat asleep, yeah? Discus forearm. White Tiger's definitely turning it around a bit more now. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, the Bradshaw thing's a bit weird. I'm not quite sure what they're leading towards, to be honest. Obviously turned up in AAA as well, turned up in GCW. So I'm not quite sure what it is they're leading towards, to be honest. I'll be honest, I just don't like JBL, I must admit. He's the reason I stopped watching wrestling in the mid-2000s. I just could not stand watching him main event every week. I forgot I can do this. I'm watching the stream in the wrong screen. Okay, do that. Okay, we're good. As Drew Strowman now looking for a chokeslam on the outside. It's got to be mid-50s now, JBL, ain't he, surely? I mean, JBL was wrestling early 90s, I'm pretty sure. He was part of the Ministry with The Undertaker, wasn't he? Him and Farouk as part of the Ministry. Then they became the APA, the Acolyte Protection Agency. Then he went solo. White Tiger struggling. He's going to slowly get back up to his feet. Slides back into the ring. Drew Strowman telling him he should have stayed out there. Oh, he actually is part of that stable now then, is he? Okay. Is that something to do with WWE, or is that just... Yeah. Omega, you've just taken the words out of my mouth there. Is that just him doing what he wants to do? I suppose he's very much can do if he wants to. I mean, it's a cool idea if he does some sort of, like, heel stable like that. I think that could actually work out pretty well. I'm assuming it is heel, I don't know. Or is he a face JBL now? I just feel like it's very anti-him, because he was always very anti-indie wrestling, wasn't he? He was anti-ACW, he was anti all that sort of stuff. So for him to now go onto the independent scene, surely he has to be a heel, because he hates the independent scene. It's the only thing that makes sense, really. Big 630 senton. There's the pin, that could be enough for the big victory. No. No problem, mate. We won't be going too much later tonight, obviously, because I started late. So I think we'll probably just try and knock out the throwdown. And then we'll start the next stream with the Women's Championship Tournament. Big dive. Oh. Standing shooting star. Can't believe someone tried to assassinate Trump again. Did they not learn from the last one? Big dive and elbow. The Second Gear Crew. That's a weird name. Double moonsault. Double moonsault missed. Oh my god. One thing I know about that stable is that everyone has a very similar name and it's annoying me. Big jackknife, and that could be the end for White Tiger. No, he survives. Oh, what a boot across the face. Yeah, I feel like this guy could main event himself. I'm a big fan here of Drew Strowman. He's one of these people that I think... I said we've got our 4 pillars as such. We know our four first main eventers. Apparently so, Omega. Yeah, apparently he was playing golf and there was shots fired. And then they found a rifle and they've arrested somebody, but... Yeah, Mance is a bit of an annoying name, yeah. It's interesting with him because I know of him for a long time ago. If you watch some of the very old videos, he was a Combat Zone wrestler and deathmatch wrestler. And now all of a sudden he seems to have gone away from that and realised that you can actually wrestle in the ring normally. Well, if you sign up WWE for Life, if you sign up to Ring of Honor, I forgot what it's called now. I'm signed up to it myself. You can watch Ring of Honor live every week. But you've also got the full history of all the old shows. I was looking at it the other day. You can watch all the old Ring of Honor shows from right back from the beginning. Nice high angle backdrop here by Drew Strowman. Oh, Omega, your new tag team should be debuted on the Throwdown then. On Throwdown, we will have the Constellation going up against Thunder and Lightning in the first round of the tag team tournament. If that's how the stable works, then it does completely make sense. Yeah, I was a little bit worried. I mean, like I said, as far as I remember, because I remember the whole thing with the Blue Meanie and that, JBL hates independent wrestling. He hates people that are not, in his eyes, professionals at stuff. So if he's going out there and destroying all the indie darlings with a group of, like, hardened brawlers, that does make sense, in my opinion, but... Double axe handle right to the spine. Good up again, double moonsault attempt again, maybe? Yep, double moonsault again, and he hits it this time. Got it. Got it indeed. White Tiger, massive victory for him. And there he is again, Christian New York at the top of the ramp. Is this going to break down again? No, Christian New York smartly looking to fight another day. White Tiger trying to meet him at the top of the ramp. Christian New York. He's smart, he knows. Or is he? No, is this going to come to blows here? It is going to come to blows. I don't think we've seen this cutscene before, you know. I don't think I've seen this. I mean, this is because we changed all of that, the aggressive and stuff like that. I think we're getting different cutscenes we haven't seen before. There we go. And then main event time. I'll tell you, if Stone Age Rage wins this match, it's going to be terrible. Let's go for it. So that's good. I mean, that's perfect, that match, I think, in my opinion. Christian New York attacked the babyface to begin the match. The babyface came from a place of weakness and was able to get the victory against the big, burly opponent. And then was able to get a few punches in at the end. It builds the feud perfectly moving forward. It'd be interesting. You know what we should do? I mean, it's Christian New York. Should we have... should the match of the pay-per-view be a casket match, potentially? Yeah, if Stone Age Rage wins, he gets +5, yeah. Yeah, White Tiger is one of our he's one of our pillars of the business. White Tiger, Bam. Oh, Jay, if you missed the pay-per-view, you've missed Bam Bam Boombox becoming an absolute legend. Here he is, the world champion himself, with the most glitchiest jacket. Christian New York gonna declaw the White Tiger. He's gonna make that White Tiger extinct. I mean, if Bam Bam Boombox loses here to Stone Age Rage, it's going to be embarrassing. Now we're talking. I don't generally like to have my champions fight during the month, only because if he does lose here, then all of a sudden, is Stone Age Rage edible for a championship match? I mean, in fairness, if he pins the champion, it only makes sense, doesn't it, really? Oh, let's see the fireworks. Why not? He's going to turn Christian New York into Christian New Jersey. I just want to thank you, Carpet, for not going too rough there, because that could have been a really rough way of putting that. Yeah, maybe we haven't got Money in the Bank planned in yet. Maybe that is something we should possibly do, a Money in the Bank. Stone Age Rage, 6 losses from 6 in this universe mode so far for him, and a 10 stat point deduction because of that. Oh, that'd be cool, yeah. Yeah, Money in the Bank is not something we have planned in yet, but I think it is something that we probably should look at doing. Maybe I can replace the Strange Bedfellows thing that I put in, because I know that wasn't very popular and it doesn't, yeah. We can put our money in the bank in instead. Here we go. In Stone Age Rage, surely Boombox gets the win. Remember that this is a rivalry match. Starboy probably will get involved at some point. Starboy, of course, losing last week to Bam Bam Boombox, but he's in and around the situation. Be cool though if you could make the Money in the Bank into a boombox. That would be pretty cool for Bam Bam. Oh, I always forget every time I watch it. I always forget the Bam Bam boombox has Ricochet's moveset. He's like the most agile big man the world has ever seen. He literally is the man that Gravity forgot because the stuff that he's doing is physically impossible. Why? Oh, it's no DQ in it. I forgot it's no DQ. I literally forgot it's no DQ. And Bam Bam Boombox is actually... How can it's no DQ, but there is countouts? Okay. Oh, don't get counted out in this one. Don't do it. Don't lose by countout, please. The whole point of this match... Oh, why would the game be so stupid and have countouts in this bloody match? Oh, no! No, don't do this! Oh, thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, what a kick. Yeah, countouts would really ruin this. Right, get back inside the ring. We haven't even had the actual thing for the feud happen yet. Here's the pin. Only a 1 count. Oh, what a knee. Do you think I should change the colours of Stone Age Rage? Make him actually go the proper, like, leopard print colours. The black and yellow, or do you think he's just good the way he is? I don't know. I feel like going black and yellow might make him look a bit more normal, but is normal what we're looking for? That's the question. Is normal what we're looking for? And if Stone Age Rage wins here, should he be getting a championship match? That is also a question that I hopefully won't find out the answer to. Stone Age Rage now dropping a boot into the chest. Another kendo stick coming. It's just so stupid that the game puts a no DQ match in, but also puts in a bloody count out. Whose idea was that? He's good up top. Is he thinking double moonsault? No. He is waiting. Oh my God. How has Stone Age Rage caught him with that? Yeah, he was a proper, genuine randomised, wasn't he? He has to earn his leopard print. That's fair, you know, actually. Yeah, if he wins his match, he's going to just slowly develop. Yeah. We went for the gold attire at the pay-per-view, didn't we? And it did look like, yeah, it looked like he'd had a bit of a splash and dash. There's the pin after the head scissors. I don't know where Starboy is. He's supposed to be interfering in this match, but it's not really worked out that way, has it? Knee in the side of the head. There he is. There's a star. Oh no, that's the comeback. He has the gold attire because he's the champion. Maybe he can go black and white and we can actually start to have our own, like, our own NWO sort of. He could be part of the Outsiders with Diesel. Petrol. However, at that point, we just have made Fat Scott Hall at that point, haven't we? Fat Scott Hall with Ricochet's moveset at that point. Again, the kendo stick across the head. He is making me worry here. I'm still incredibly worried in this match. In now with a submission. It's feeling very count-outy again. Okay, he's getting him back in the ring. That's good. Steel chair right to the spine. Jeez. Petrol. Maybe I should put him in Honky Tonk Man's attire with the musical notes on it. It has been very good by Stone Age Rage. Of course, he's 10 points lower than Bam Bam Boombox. Plus, he also has another deduction due to the amount of losses he's had in a row. I'm still so worried about this bloody count-out, you know. Oh no, they're back in the ring again. Okay. No, okay. Stone Age has the baseball bat. They both swing, and it's Stone Age who gets the bat off first, right between the eyes. He bam-bammed him right in the boombox. Bloody hell, it's getting close. It's really getting close. That's boot in the face, over the top. Comes Bam Bam. And now the Glam Slam locked in. And then, oh, nice boot right to the side of the head. Bam Bam drops in with a pin. And there is the victory for Bam Bam Boombox. No appearance at all then from the main man, Mr. Starman. But a very good performance for Stone Age Rage. He did still lose, but a good performance. Yeah. There's a Starman coming to the ring. He's about to interfere. Well, he's not, though. He was supposed to interfere, but he didn't actually do what he was supposed to do. I don't know who's got the most momentum here, then, at the moment. Does it say? Okay, well, Starboy and... So apparently it's happened, it just hasn't happened. Starboy took complete advantage of a no disqualification match by entering the ring and attacking Bam Bam Boombox. That never happened. We watched the match, that never happened. But the game believes it happened still anyway, because this game is broken. So they're now officially enemies. So now that's good. That's the fact they're enemies now means they're always going to be enemies. They're always going to affect each other, and they're much more likely to feud in the future. There we go. As much as we didn't see what we were supposed to be seeing, the feud has advanced. Both feuds have now advanced. So I think if we actually look at... Yeah, so if I go next show, up to Throwdown, and then we go to Universe Superstars. So if we go to Christian New York, he now has White Tiger as an enemy, as you can see there. Which means that's worked. And if we go to... Who are we looking for next? I've forgotten. Bam Bam Boombox, isn't it? Bam Bam Boombox, yeah, there we go. Starboy is now an enemy as well. Bam Bam's only number 2 in the power rankings. Who's number 1 in the power rankings then? That'd be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? Is it in news? Nope. Roster, power rankings. Christian New York is number 1 in the power rankings. Bam Bam Boombox number 2. El Carnero is 3. White Tiger 4. And Crimson Sun is number 5. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? Right, so... I need to sort out... So we know our 2 feud matches are these ones. Why is Cerberus a special referee? What has made this happen? Okay. I don't understand why Cerberus is the special referee, to be honest. He's hand-selected the referee to give him an unfair advantage. But the problem is that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's do it, but let's do it this... Oh, fucking hell, 1 second. Oh, my God. I went a bit dizzy there. That doesn't make sense. Number 1, Drew Strowman is the... he is the... championship thief. Drew Strowman sneaks to ringside during Ben Hamrock's... Okay. You know what? That one actually works. Maybe Ben Hamrock's going to face somebody else. Ben Hamrock can face off against Big Mac. Why not? There we go. Then Drew Strowman's going to steal his championship midway through. Then these two are fighting as well. That's fine. So this needs to be replaced then with the women's tournament. Oh, I'm really fucking lightheaded, you know. I don't know what that was, that. So let's do custom superstar. So it's you going up against the debuting Diana Dazzler. I've not done this yet, have I? So it's I Feel Your Pain at ringside. And then here should be the final 2 women. It is Mystique going up against Kareena Kapoor this time, with the manager of her sister, Marina Kapoor. And then in the tag team action, we have the team of... Oh, they're already in there. That's perfect. Thunder and Lightning. So we want Purple Lightning and Blue Thunder. Boom. Okay, that's them ones done. Am I low on it? I probably am, to be honest. I'll be honest, all I've had to eat today is a bag of nachos and a bit of leftover lasagna, so I'm probably not eating very well, to be honest. I mean, this card is already written, isn't it? Because we need to have... I was going to say we should save this for Mohammed coming back, but really we said we would do this every episode, so Mohammed will have to catch up, I think. Fools Count Anywhere. El Carnero for the YouTube Championship. here we go. No, I didn't finish the last recording. Okay. So that is the card sorted already. It probably didn't help I've had a massive bottle of Pepsi Max in the last couple of hours as well. But it's nearly flat, so I've only got half a glass left, so I'll finish it and then I can have a beer. Maybe I haven't had a beer today, maybe that's the issue. I'm like having withdrawal symptoms, maybe. Right. So for your episode of Throwdown today, we have got in the Women's Championship Tournament, Mori Namajo going up against Diana Dazzler in Diana Dazzler's debut. We've got Thunder and Lightning taking on the debuting team of the Constellation, Dean Blanchard and Brett Anderson. Mystique goes 1-1 against Karina Kapoor in the Women's Championship Tournament first round as well. Ben Hamrock goes 1-1 against Big Mac. The Golden Sheik takes on El Carnero in a Full Scan Anywhere YouTube Championship match. And our main event, General Shere Khan goes 1-1 against Khan Baba in a same match we had last week. In that one, Khan Baba got the victory. His first victory. Be interested if he can pull it off again. Right. So we'll just do this show for tonight and then I'll try and do, like I say, well, hopefully soon if my job changes, I'll be able to do a lot more. But at the moment, it's just a bit mad. Everything's a bit mad at the moment. I didn't update the I did update the rankings, didn't I? Yeah, of course I did. Stone Age Rage now on a -7 after 7 matches. Bam Bam Boombox at a +7 after 9 matches. This is the third time we're seeing Mori Namajo. Once in a single match and then once in the Women's Battle Royal we had at the pay-per-view. But this is the debut of Diana Dazzler, one half of the Alpha Females tag team alongside Feel Your Pain. Your entrance is far too long, we skip. Was that like an inside joke, by the way, Carpet? I've just realised. Irons, irons, irons. And here comes Diana Dazzler. We've done well with this like 80s powerhouse steroid-based tag team. Yeah, I feel like eventually Stone Age Rage's rankings are going to be brought down. Maybe because we'll have an update on rankings at the end of every pay-per-view, and I feel like maybe at the end of this pay-per-view again, he'll be dropping down again. Maybe not by a -10 again, but maybe a -5 again, and all of a sudden he's down to a 60 rated, and I mean, he is where he is. We've been fair with him, we've given him opportunities, it's him who's lost them. And at the end of the day, being at the bottom as a jobber is not the end of the world either. At least he's on telly. That's the main thing, isn't it, really? Here we go then, Diana Dazzler, the beefy powerhouse, going up against Mori Namajo. Oh my god. Just speared her straight out of her bloody boots. Feel Your Pain is already into the next round of the tournament. She defeated La Mariposa earlier on and will face Ashley Creed in the second round. Diana Dazzler or Mori Namajo will face the winner of the match later on tonight between Mystique and Karina Kapoor. Diana Dazzler up on top. Big splash. Irons, irons. Yeah, I had I forgot who is that. It's Areola, isn't it? I've got Areola in my team. My fantasy... Is it Areola? It is Areola, isn't it? In my fantasy football, so I'm a bit annoyed that he conceded the goal, I must admit. That's it, he's getting paid, so... He's getting paid, he's getting played. I'll be honest, he might be doing badly, but he has had more matches than the majority of the people on the roster. There's only about 3 or 4 people that have appeared more than Stone Age Rage, so he's done well for himself. And he's not alone now as well. Maybe we could do a triple threat at the pay-per-view. Stone Age Rage, Purple Lightning, Triple H. They're the bottom 3 in the rankings. Maybe the winner gets a +5. Loser gets -5. The person who didn't take or give the pin gets 0. Yeah, I do so rare carpet, so I had, I can change every week, but I have got Areola the proper card, so yeah, he did cost me somewhat. Although I'm actually 27th in the world on one of them at the moment, so I'm doing pretty well. Where am I? Nice, Felipe Anderson did well as well. I'm 34th now, apparently I don't get a reward for that. Yeah, Areola got me 43.6 out of 100 points, which is pretty crap. Nick Pope got me 53.7 out of 100. But Onana got me 93.3 because he saved a penalty. Diana Daz looking for the splash. Mori avoids it. Maybe Mori Namajo should be, I don't know. Maybe she should be the tag team partner for Voodoo Mama Juju, but I just don't know if she should just be solo, to be honest. Good for the elbow, avoided by Mori. Sending Dazzler into the corner. And now, I didn't realise she had this, okay. In with a creepy Sister Abigail. There's the pin, that could be enough. No. Never enough, never enough, never enough. Wow. Never enough, never enough, never enough. Dazzler now with those big punches knocking it to the outside. Yeah, I considered having I don't know, maybe another female for Voodoo Mama Juju. I think I just want another few. It depends how many women we want to have, I suppose, on the roster. Because I would like to have potentially 9 tag teams, so we can do a full tag team tournament and have a champion. But that means we need at least 18 women. It depends if we want to go. Maybe I'm leaning towards the 75 men, 25 women. Which leaves us 7 singles competitors. And various tag teams, all of which, of course, can be part of singles wrestling anyway. Mori with a clothesline. Up on top now in a moonsault as well. There's the pin. Referee distracted by something else, but the looks of it, he didn't even try and count that. Go to a striking battle. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, I think 75-25 is a good split. Well, it might end up being 70-25 than 5 for managers, maybe. We've already got 1 manager. Possibly could have some more. Yeah, whoever Stone Age Rage beats first should get a -5. These two really going at it now into a hockey fight. Morena Majo in with, oh, slamming the back of the head into the mat. And now looking, spinning neck breaker. That could be enough, you know. No. Felt like it should be enough. Now into the Black Widow. This match has gone the distance, this one, hasn't it, really? Dazzler fighting back with a strike. There's the boot in the gut. What is this? Backstabber. Going in for the pin. That must be a highly effective maneuver. She's gone for it. And she wins it. Diana Dazzler on the debut moves through to the next round. And that means that Morena Majo, who suffers her still winless, 3 losses now in the universe mode for her. And she's going to suffer a 2-point stat deduction as well for being eliminated in the first round. We move on to tag team action. The debut of the Constellation. I'm looking forward to these two guys. I feel like these are going to be our FTR. These are going to be our strong tag team moving forward. Thunder and Lightning, of course, had a bit of a rough start. Purple Lightning, of course, has had a couple of points deducted already for being very poor in the first month. Here we go. Oh, okay. I have not changed the entrance for some reason. I thought I had done all the entrances, but Thunder and Lightning need a new entrance. Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo. Galileo. Galileo Figaro. But yeah, it's 10 o'clock already. Okay. Ooh, I did press record on this, didn't I? I did, yay! Thunder won the match at the pay-per-view against Stone Age Rage. That's the only match that Thunder has won. And here they come then. The Constellation. I forgot which one's which. I think Drew is on the right. No. Was it? No, it's not even Drew, is it? Brett Anderson is the guy with the this guy there, and Dean Blanchard is the one with the long blonde hair, I believe. Proper tag team, these ones. Proper tag team. So remember, this is a first round match in the Tag Team Championship Tournament. The losers of this match will lose a point in the ranking system. Well, lose a point in the overall rank. The losers will lose an overall point of ability. The winners will move on to the second round and face off against... who won the previous match? It was the Lucha Brothers, wasn't it? Popol Vuh. Yeah. So we're down to the final... Well, we will be down to the final 4 at the end of this one. We've already got the Election Connection, the Lucha Dragons, or Los Antiguos, and Popol Vuh are in the semis. Carpet will be happy. 2 luchador tag teams. And now we've got old-fashioned 80s proper tag team up against fully gimmicked Thunder and Lightning. I really like Blue Thunder now, you know. I made a couple of adjustments to the attire. I put the headband on and made his tights shiny. And it's made such a difference. I think he looks so cool. Oh, you mean Thunder, didn't you? Purple Lightning won his first match. I don't think Blue Thunder... No, Blue Thunder... Okay, Blue Thunder has had... He hasn't won a match yet, but he did get 2 extra points in the gauntlet match at the pay-per-view. So he hasn't won a match yet, but he has got some points. He's on -1 overall after 3 matches. Yeah, he was involved in the YouTube Championship match. Lovely Tornado DDT. In with a pin now. Not quite on Brett Anderson. Dean now in the ring. Dropping the knees into the spine. And they're both working over Blue Thunder while Purple Lightning is getting back up into the ring, though. Well, that lasted long. The Constellation looking strong. Pin now by Purple Lightning. Broken up. The battle now taking place on the outside. And the Constellation are in control at this point in time. So yeah, Thunder's not won a match on his own yet. Was good in the YouTube Championship Gauntlet match, but wasn't enough to win in the championship, obviously. Lightning got caught there by Dean, who gets dropped face first as well. God, I need that beer, I think, in a minute. Blue Lightning there, or Blue Thunder, sorry. Purple Lightning with the butt bomb. And this could be a chance here. Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? That was like proper realistic stuff, that was. He just got on the apron, just be clotheslined off the top, and he's back in now with a powerbomb of his own. Oh, I'll tell you what, Brett's been busted open on the outside. And Brett really using his power. Yeah, I must admit, Jay, I've never really been a fan of Hangman. I'm never really a fan of the massive face, which is why I don't like Cody. I never really like Cena. I never like anyone like that. I'm never really a big fan of the over-pushed face, which is why I never really was a fan of Hangman. But this new version of Hangman I do actually quite like. I mean, I would have Hangman beat Danielson. I'm not really a massive fan of Darby. I like Darby Allin. I think he has a place, but I just don't really... He doesn't scream as a champion for me. Hello, Cat. Do you want to move? Thank you very much. Personally, I'd give the belt back to Swerve, to be honest, but Swerve's having a few months off now, isn't he? So that allows, well, I don't know where Hangman's going to go now, potentially. They sort of hinted towards a Hangman versus Okada feud, didn't they? But it looks like now they're going Okada versus Takeshita, which I think is great. It's difficult because until Grand Slam, we don't really know where they're going to go. Obviously, we know they're going to go Danielson versus Christian for the next title match. Big pile driver there by Dean Blanchard. He's in with a pin. This could be enough for the win. No, it's not. It's only a 2 count. Yes, it's hard to see where they're going to go at the moment with these feuds. Obviously, the BCC won't feud anymore with the Bucks because they're both heels now, so I can't see them doing the revival again. So they're going to have to bring out another face tag team. I just hope it's not the Acclaimed because they're boring the life out of me. I do like the Outrunners quite a lot, though, I must admit. That's a neck breaker there by Blanchard. Blue Thunder's got him. And he's got about for the Blue Thunder bomb. This could be enough. Thunder and Lightning could get the unlikely victory here in the first round of the tag tournament. Oh, this would have been like Private Party defeating the Young Bucks in the first episode of Dynamite. Yeah, the AEW tag team tournament, the AEW tag division at the moment is the one that I think is struggling somewhat. It's just not very balanced, in my opinion. All the best tag teams are heels. They're not going to fight against each other. Unless they, I mean, it'd be cool if they brought back Omega soon. And apparently Kota Ibushi's fit again. If they brought back Omega and Ibushi to feud against the Bucks for the tag titles of the Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks, I'd be up for that. That could really save the tag division at the moment. FTR's feuding with the Grizzled Young Vets. I mean, the Outrunners are massively over. Blue Thunder Bomb attempted on the outside, but it was avoided. In with a spine buster. Yeah, I just really hope. I know, obviously, it's got such a lot of hype, that match. I think it might be able to do well because it is because it's much more of a technical, grounded match. It won't be too, hopefully, taxing on Nigel to do what he does. So I'm hoping they can pull it off. I just think there's so much expectation on this match that I just hope it's not going to be... well, I just hope that it will be as good as it needs to be. Pin again this time, but this is looking rough, and it is. Oh, I mean, some people are probably happy about that. I must admit, I was really pulling for the new tag team. Purple Lightning, that's back-to-back victories now for him after losing, what's 5 in a row? Back-to-back victories, 6 in a row I think it was. Back-to-back victories now in the tag team division and debutante losses then for the team of the Constellation. Boom, and a loss for you means that we are now like this. Boom. No, that's a win for you, isn't it? What am I doing? Have I done that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay. So I messed up the ranking system there for a second. Oh, that's better. That's better. It's working now. Right, so Thunder and Lightning, my favourite team in the tournament, are gone. Not Thunder and Lightning, sorry. The Constellation, my favourite team in the tournament, are gone. So the semi-finals for the tag team tournament are going to be the Election Connection and Los Antiguos, and Popol Vuh versus Thunder and Lightning. So we could have an all-Lucha tag team final. Who knows? This is the final first-round match of the Women's Championship Tournament. You've also got Drew Strowman taking on Ben Hamrock for the IC title as well, so it could still be a very big pay-per-view for the Constellation. As here comes Mystique. Not done great so far, Mystique. I believe she's had 3 matches, 2 singles matches, lost them both, and then she was also involved in the Women's Battle Royal at the pay-per-view, which she did get 1 elimination in, but then was eliminated. So she is now joint 1 from bottom of the ranking system. Only Mori Namajo is below with 3 losses from 3. Chance for her to elevate herself here this evening, or she will join Mori Namajo, joint bottom of the rankings. And up against the debuting Karina Kapoor, 1/2 of the Desi girls. I need a pee. I'll get this match started and I'll go for a pee. Let's see Karina's entrance. Karina, you've got to see her. Look at this, Karina up for action here. Barely even acknowledging the crowd, just heading straight to the ring. Her sister in tow. Let's go. I'm going to go for a pee. I'll be back in a second. Ooh. Have I come straight into the end? No, it's only a 1 count. Okay. Yeah, Mystique has not been fantastic. Oh, that's better. That is better. Right, Mystique could turn this around here. There's still a chance. Nice takedown there by Mystique. She's heading up to the middle rope. Willing Karina back up to her feet. Dropping in the ice head scissors takedown. Of course, Karina's sister Marina at ringside is already through. She would already be involved in the Queen's Crown tournament this Saturday. In-game, that is. I don't know what it is in real life, but we'll get there. Mystique now dropping a boot. Oh, one right in the gut as well. And now in with the Unprettier, which I think is one of her signature maneuvers, if I said it correctly. May have been going for the sharpshooter there, but Mystique was able to kick her away. Nice boot right in the side of the head. Rocked her completely. Was thinking about maybe heading up to the top, but Karina saw it coming, rolled to the outside. And now up in the corner. What a boot to the face. And she was positioned nicely maybe for a high impact maneuver, but instead going for the pin straight off the bat. Only a 2 count. Mystique now in. Looking for the Hurricanrana, but Karina caught her in now with a power bomb. And now this time, oh no. Should have sharpshoot instead going for the leg breaker. Karina ducks underneath, gets caught with the clothesline. Yeah, I was saying, Omega, we should create a female as part of the constellation. Almost like a Charlotte Flair, but maybe not Starboy's daughter, because Starboy is quite old, but... Well, he's not that old, I mean. To have a fully aged daughter, but I think pretty cool, because we do come to do like a mixed match challenge, which I do have planned in at some point. So we can do like that sort of thing, then Starboy and his female compatriot can work together. Nice double axe handle. And there's the pin for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. That's boot in the face there by Mystique. And now the big knee strike. Is that the knockout blow? In with the knees again into the gut. There's the pin. This could be enough for Mystique. Could get our first victory in the universe mode. No, still only a 2 count. Apparently I've not got the right game on here. Can I do that here? Oh, we haven't got any, like... Oh, that's probably why we're struggling here. Not got any tags or anything. Universe. There we go, okay. Do we have tags? We got the game title now, at least. That's a good one. Tags, there we go. It's okay. So no one can find the stream because I've not set any of this stuff up. I'm really bad at this, you know. There you go. Let's do some work there, I suppose. That'll maybe help us drag some more people in. There's the sharpshooter locked in by Karina on Mystique, and Mystique is gone. Wow, Mystique, you are really not doing very well in this, are you? Another loss. Drops her down to -3 in the rankings. But Karina, so both members of the Desi Girls now are through to the next round of the tournament. Karina will face off against Diana Dazzler in the second round. Alright, so hopefully we actually get the event on this, because this is quite a cool cutscene if we actually get it this time. Right, let's organise that by that. Okay, beautiful. Organise that by that. Beautiful. Okay. The rankings are up to date. Here he comes, then, your Intercontinental Champion. It's Ben Hamrock. I love the way that they still, after all these years, haven't found a way to stop clothing glitching through championships, but there you go. Hey frickin' ho. Good old Ben Hamrock, our first ever Intercontinental Champion. Of course, we know at the pay-per-view he will be defending the belt against Drew Strowman, the big man of the Constellation stable. But tonight he has a more imposing, more initial problem, and that is the big Scotsman himself, Big Mac. Good old Big Mac. So yeah, Ben won that Intercontinental Championship at the pay-per-view in a triple threat match, defeating both White Tiger and somebody else. Yeah, we could do actually, yeah, because I think I'm not sure if I'm going to set it up like a pay-per-view or if we're just going to make the matches ourselves. I'm not quite sure. It's a pay-per-view at the moment. I'm pretty sure I can just I can put a tournament in, but we could also just make the show ourselves. We'd need 4 first-round matches, 2 second, and a final. So we'd need 7 matches. So we could do potentially 8 matches or 9. We could have a gap in between the first round matches, and we can have a gap between the semis and the final. And we can do some other matches. We've got a couple more extra ladies as well. Since we've done this, I've created a couple of extras the other day, didn't we? So we do have 2 new ones. We've got Beth Blizzard and Lata Beja. So they could face each other as well. So we could definitely do that, actually. If we do a 9-match pay-per-view, we can make the matches ourselves and do an actual proper women's tournament, and actually have a couple of non-title, a couple of non-tournament matches in between to mix things up a little bit. There he is, the big man, Big Mac. I like Big Mac. Big Mac's ass crack. Yeah. More comfortable, yeah. That's where the Big Mac sauce is created. And a similar situation to Stone Age Rage the other day. If Big Mac was to pin Big Mac was to pin Ben Hamrock here, would Big Mac be someone who should be considered in the IC title division? Is 1 win enough to get you a title match? Big Mac up on top. What's he planning here? Whatever he plans here is going to be effective, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Got caught into the power slam, and now Ben Hamrock drops into the ground and pound style that we know he's so well and known for. Ben Hamrock now with the strikes. Taking Big Mac down. So once we get past this women's tournament, we'll have more matches to actually put other people in as well. Because at the moment we've got quite a few... Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, here we go. Ah, here we go. Ben Strowman. The cutscene is finally here. Ben Strowman steals the IC title. Ben Strowman has stolen the IC title. Ben Hamrock completely distracted. Ben Strowman is the #1 contender. We finally got the cutscene we wanted. Excellent. I don't know why the belt just disappeared. That's a bit annoying. But Ben Strowman playing the mind games, distracting the champion, allowing Big Mac to get himself back in this match. Powerbombs into Ben Hamrock, in with a pin. And Ben Hamrock able to break free. Off the ropes, ducks underneath. Pop-up powerbomb by Big Mac, in with a pin. Oh, only a 1 count. Wow, okay. Ben Hamrock able to break free from potentially maybe a jackhammer attempt. Look at that, twisting away at the knee. Ben Strowman. Yeah. Well, the problem was it was Drew Strowman. That was it. Yeah, Drew Strowman. The problem is it was just something I said at the time, and the name came off the back of it, wasn't it? I said he's drawn the short straw, and somebody came up with Drew Strowman. Ben Hamrock went for him. Not quite. It's been broken free. And now in with the Rainmaker clothesline. Lovely. And Ben Hamrock definitely in control now. Nice low takedown. Knee in the face as well. We need around Brock Lesnar, don't we, as well? I think it was suggested at some point we could have Brock Lesnar mixed with Barack Obama and have Barack Lesnar. Barack Lesnar be part of the presidential election connection. Ben Hamrock up on top. In with a double axe handle. Gonna have to drag Big Mac away from the ropes. And now he's gonna go for it. We know he loves it. He's got the ankle locked. And he has the knee grapevined as well. And Big Mac has to tap. Ben Hamrock continues his winning ways. Big Mac, he's had 2 matches so far, 2 losses, but he's still fairly new. So it'll take time to bed in. But Ben Hamrock continues. I mean, I said that Bam Bam Boombox, Christian New York, Starboy and White Tiger were the 4 pillars of this company, but I feel like I've very much disrespected Ben Hamrock with that one as well, to be honest. Ben Hamrock is a beast of a man, and I think we maybe overlooking him somewhat. Future world champion, I think. Next up, then, we have got the championship match, the rematch from last week. Muhammad is in bed, obviously, because time difference and me running late was not kind on him at all, but I'm sure he'll be able to catch up. As the Golden Sheik has a rematch against El Carnero for the YouTube Championship. This time, though, no countouts. It's falls count anywhere. The following match is scheduled for 1 fall. 1 fall. And it is for the SWE YouTube Championship. Introducing first, your challenger. From somewhere in the world that I don't want to guess because I might be deemed offensive by guessing. I'm going to say the Middle East is pretty fair. I think Sheiks are normally from the Middle East, so that makes sense. It is the Golden Sheik. The Golden Sheik so far then, where does he sit in the grand scheme of things? He is 2 matches so far. Lost them both, but did get a point in the gauntlet match to become the first SWE YouTube champion. Never actually won a match himself, though. But that was it. He had his debut in the gauntlet match, then lost one-on-one with El Carnero by countout. So yet to be pinned or submitted in a singles match. And there is your champion, El Carnero. One of the coolest looking CAWs we have in this universe. Pink Ram had a baby with La Parka, and we ended up with El Carnero. El Carnero. El Carnero. Alright, I've not got long left I can stream for, so I need to start. We've only got this one, got this match and the main event left, haven't we? So it's not too bad. And that's what it's all for, the YouTube Championship. Here we go then. Nope. So many cutscenes. Here we go, we're underway. Like I said, falls count anywhere, so no countouts now. So Golden Sheik believes he was screwed over as part of the Gauntlet match because the management forgot to put falls count anywhere on. And then he feels like he was screwed over in his first singles match on Throwdown when he was counted out in a championship match. So now we have given him what he desires in a falls count anywhere match. El Carnero, if he wants to keep his championship, is going to have to beat him clean. He's going to have to pin or submit him. No iffy ways to win this one. And of course it is also no disqualification because it is falls count anywhere. Golden Sheik does have a kendo stick. Oh, he just stabbed him in the chest with it. And there is the pin. Only the 2 count. Golden Sheik up on top. He doesn't get paid by the hour. He wants this match done as soon as possible. Oh, he got caught there mid-air. El Carnero escapes. Saw Golden Sheik with the kendo stick once again. Decided it wasn't best to be there with him. Face first. Nice Saito suplex as well. And this is the chance now for Golden Sheik. He's in control, wrenching back at the arm. In with the arm breaker. Nice jawbreaker as well now. And El Carnero taking some control. I mean, this is an unofficial feud on this game for us now, isn't it? El Carnero with the kendo stick. We could have done it as a proper feud, to be honest, but I think the problem is that the YouTube Championship, we want it to be defended every single week. That makes sense. I'm completely on board with that. But when it comes to stuff where the game creates feuds that we can use, we have to be a bit more smart about it, which is what we're doing here. I mean, the issue is here, if Golden Sheik was to lose and if Golden Sheik was to lose and Carnero wins this one clean, I think we've got to really just call it the end there. However, if Golden Sheik was to win, I feel like we can drag this feud out to the pay-per-view, maybe? And have a big finale match at the pay-per-view. As El Carnero now take it up. Golden Sheik with a pile driver. And now Golden Sheik is struggling. El Carnero stalking. He's got caught with the jawbreaker. He's going sharpshooter. No. He's going... Ooh. He's going to smash his face into the mat. That's what he's going to do. In with the pin. Will this be enough for the 1, 2? Only a 2 count. Boot once again there by Golden Sheik. Gets caught though. Lovely running elbow into the face. I'm going to shut these curtains because it's freaking me out. I keep seeing movement beside me and I just realised it's my own reflection in the window. That's boot in the face. There's the strikes. That'd be typical if Golden Sheik was to win this match. The Golden Sheik's first victory when Muhammad's not here, wouldn't it? But there's the pin by El Carnero. He's got his feet up on the ropes. Is he going to get... Oh my god, he's done it again! Just when we thought there was no possible way that El Carnero could screw over the Golden Sheik, he's gone and done it again. Wow, okay. Well, this continues then. I just said that El Carnero, if he beat the Sheik clean, there'd be no recourse for another match. And then he goes and cheats the win. Oh, what a legend. Okay, this continues on then. This is going to the pay-per-view, baby. I mean, what do we do now? He won by count out. Now he's won with his feet up on the ropes. This guy is smarter than we thought. He really is. Yeah, exactly. The game is just accidentally creating more upon more layers of this possible feud we can do. That's it. I mean, we've got one more match next week, but I feel like it's got to go to the pay-per-view no matter what happens. If Golden Sheik wins next week, he's going to have to defend it at the pay-per-view against El Carnero anyway, I think. Yeah, that's really... I like this. It's so amazing how that's worked. I don't even know what that is, so we'll leave that. We'll let the game surprise us with a cutscene. I can't believe how lucky we've got with this, to be honest. And now we go with a rematch from last week's main event, where Khan Baba got his very first win. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Falls kind of anywhere. Steel cage match. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the problem is we've been caught in our own rule, haven't we? We said we'd do it every single week, but I feel like you're probably right. I feel like we probably should save it for the pay-per-view. And it's got to be some sort of gimmicked match, hasn't it? Best 2 out of 3 falls, or... Yeah. So we could do best 2 out of 3 falls, falls count anyway, or we could even do best 2 out of 3 falls in a steel cage, just not have escape. It's a shame you can't remove the ropes. You could have a no-rope, barbed wire match. But it's right, maybe if, I mean, we're sticking to our own rules, and our own rules are just spiting us, so we can skip them, can't we? It's our universe. If we want to skip a show, we skip a show. If we want to change the rules, we change the rules. Right then, here we go. Main event time. General Shere Khan in the army attire up against Khan Baba. Khan Baba got his very first win last week out. And it's not been very good so far for any of Muhammad's wrestlers, has it really? Khan Baba is pretty low in the rankings. General Shere Khan is low in the rankings. The new Caliphate have been knocked out of the tag tournament and are low in the rankings. The Golden Sheik has lost 3 matches from 3 now. I mean, the 2 females that he was involved in have done okay. Yeah, I think it's what best for business, isn't it, really? Yeah. Can't think of what else we could do. We could do a match that doesn't involve pin or submission. We do like an ambulance match or something like that, but it doesn't seem like it's... It doesn't seem like it's as aggressive enough as a feud for an ambulance match. But yeah, we could do a feud that does not involve championships, potentially. Doesn't involve ropes or a standard pin. Now we're talking. We can see what we've got, I suppose. Or we could do... no, Iron Man doesn't really work, does it? Iron Man doesn't make sense in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go all out and just pick every gimmick possible. Yeah, we'll have a think about it. We got we got 2 more episodes of Throwdown yet, so we've actually got 2 more episodes before the pay-per-view, so we've got 2 episodes to get through. In fairness, though, it is the YouTube Championship. It's not the main title belt. We could do the gimmick match on an episode of Throwdown. It doesn't have to be at the pay-per-view. It'd be nice to be at the pay-per-view. But I think that's the whole idea of having this title, is the fact that we do have stuff happening weekly. So yeah, we could do it on the next episode of Throwdown rather than actually waiting for the pay-per-view. But again, it's how you guys want to play it. Whether we do the classic holding everything back for the special shows, or whether we do mix and match the best way we do. Khan Baba now. Throwing General Shere Khan over the top rope. We've had no count-outs so far tonight. You watch to be the first one now. You watch. Khan Baba back in the ring. I feel like Khan Baba and the Golden Sheik could tag team up at some point. Just add Stone Age Rage for the next 2 title shots. And we could create it as a feud, and we could have Stone Age Rage versus him, and then have Golden Sheik interfere. And we could turn it into a feud now and just use it up until the pay-per-view. No reason why not. General Shere Khan with the boot in the face. We again forgot to put the new Caliphate at ringside to help General Shere Khan out, but we'll see how it goes. Nice boot in the face, and a boot in the chest. Big boot once again in the face. I mean, El Carnero, you know, is having a bit of a boost here, you know. He's now joint 3rd in the rankings alongside Christian New York. He's on the same ranking points as Christian New York. As General Shere Khan now with a choke slam. There's the pin. That could be enough for the win here. Only a 2 count. Fight forever. He's going choke slam again. Nope, they fight back this time. Stiff clothesline takedown. And now here is the Accolade locked in, and he's tapped. He has tapped, apparently. We didn't even see it. But once again, it's the victory. And General Shere Khan unhappy, losing twice in a row now to Khan Baba. Okay, this is where we can potentially now start to use our new Caliphate tag team partners now, can't we? To help General Shere Khan in this feud. Because Shere Khan, so far, 3 matches, 3 losses for him. So he's going to have to start using his tag team partners maybe to help him get through. Right then, I'm going to have to leave it there for tonight, I think, because it's pretty late for me. So hopefully you have enjoyed. That's a good shout, Omega, actually. We could do that. I don't know if we can... Can we guarantee a victory? That's the problem. We could do a backstage brawl. We can't guarantee Golden Sheik gets a victory is the only problem. And we can't guarantee the cutscene either. But we can... We can have a backstage brawl and then just say that El Carnero is not cleared. That does make sense, actually. We can do it that way. Whether he wins the backstage brawl or loses doesn't matter. We could just say that he's not cleared. Yeah. Can you do like a 2-on-1? I don't think you can do like a 2-on-1. You can do a 1-on-1 backstage brawl. So next time out, then we will have the women's tournament. So I need to do... If we're going to get this right, I need to make this a 9-match pay-per-view. So we need 7 matches for the tournament, then 2 extra matches for the non-title matches. Yeah, Golden Sheik can backstage brawl with El Carnero, and then we can just say that El Carnero is not cleared until the pay-per-view. Then they can have the special match. It's alright, man. I can gather what you're saying. It's not a problem. And then, yeah, we can have Khan Baba battling against... The new Caliphate are now out of the Tag Team Championship tournament, so they can now get involved in that tournament. They can get involved in that feud instead and help their general out. So that also makes sense. Okay, then we'll leave it there for today. We'll come back next time. Like I said, we'll have the Women's Queen's Crown tournament. That's our next show out. And then, of course, we go back to 2 more Mayhems and 2 more Throwdowns before the pay-per-view at the end of the month. We already know 4 of our main matches at the pay-per-view. 5 now, actually, then, if we take in... Well, 6, actually. Because we're going to have the Tag Team Championship tournament. We're going to have Golden Sheik versus El Carnero. And then we've got the 4 feuds as well. So we do have 6 matches at the pay-per-view already. Potentially, we can have another couple of matches at the bottom of the card just to help move some people around. And maybe what we want to do now that the women's matches... We don't have to have 2 women's matches on every card. We can start to utilise some of the people that haven't wrestled very often. I mean, you've got... Ghost has only had 1 match. Blade, Cerebus, and Chaos have only had 1 match ever. Some of the Luch as well haven't had many matches. Billy Bighorn's only had 2 matches. So Big Mac's only had 2. So we need to give a few more people an opportunity to show what they can do and let them sort of elevate or reduce themselves where they should be. And then at the end of the month, we can adjust some stat points based upon that. Right, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go to bed, go to sleep. I've got work in the morning early. I've got a meeting at 8 o'clock. I'm not happy about it. It takes me an hour to get to work and I have a meeting first thing in the morning. So I've got to leave here for 7 a.m., which means I've got to be up at about 6:30, which means I've got to be up in about 7.5 hours. Not happy. Good night. God bless. I'll be saying I love you all. Bye-bye.